As Indonesia is gearing up for the general election early next year, preparations continue to take place, including Indonesian diaspora overseas. Rahmat Idris is in Kazan, Russia with more. Rahmat, we are our fellow Indonesians in Russia, ready for the election. Go ahead, Rahmat.
Yeah, hey there, Eda. Yeah, we are here in the historical city of Kazan, which is the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan within the Federation of Russia. And we are here at this historical university. This is the Kazan Federal University. And I'm right here at one of the hearts of it, which is the Imperial Hall of the university. And as you said, Eda, it is indeed that the simultaneous general elections in our country back in Indonesia is fast approaching. And it is only right that we get to know the latest of how our Indonesian peoples overseas, and particularly here in Kazan, in the Republic of Tatarstan, are gearing up towards the upcoming general elections. And right here next to me, these are just some of the around 60-something students of Indonesia currently studying here in the city. Hi guys, how are you? Say hi. There's a lot of spirit in the room. So I'd like to talk to them just to get their latest insights and takes on how they are gearing up for the upcoming simultaneous general elections. So may I speak to some of you, maybe guys on the edges? Hello, what's your name?
My name is Ben.
Ben, come join me. And you are?
My name is Rifki.
Rifki, and a beautiful lady here. Hi.
My name is Arifa.
Arifa, come and join me. Thank you so much. Well, we're coming, we're all the way from Indonesia, traversing thousands of miles away to Kazan to get your takes, guys, because late October, the registration will be opened for the candidates of presidents and vice presidents. Have you heard anything at all about our elections? Have you registered? Arifa?
Okay. For the first time, this is my experience to be general election for President Republic Indonesia, and this time so excited because first time this moment.
All right, this is your maiden general elections here in Kazan. What about you, Rifki?
Okay, for me, this is my first time as well, but before I supposed to go here and then to do the elections here, but I went back to my country, so for me, I'm ready for it because we did already the meeting. And then we did a meeting about it. So we are trying to make it like that's good here.
All right. And what about you, Ben? Have you had your names in the fixed voters list yet?
Yes, already registered. And 2024 will be my third time election here in Russia. So yeah, it was nice experience before. So basically, our embassy in Moscow prepare everything for us who live outside Moscow.
So you have already voted in Russia before for the Indonesian general elections, and how was that and where was that?
It was nice because usually we receive some kind of envelope because in Moscow they did the election together with people in Indonesia, but for us outside Moscow usually we receive the vote before the election day. So we receive it in some kind of envelope, and then we pick our candidate, our president, and then after that we send back the envelope back to the embassy, and after that they start to calculate the vote during the election.
Right. So that answers my question to you as to how you are going to vote. But from previous experience, it was by mail, right? Yeah. So you get the ballot paper, you voted and send it back to the embassy. What about you guys? Because as we know, there are three methods to vote. You can either go to the embassy, which is in Moscow, a little over 800 kilometers from Kazan, where we are right now, or you can either visit one of the mobile voting vehicles or centers, or either receive it by mail. So what's your choice?
Maybe I go to Moscow to choice of myself. And
can I go to Moscow with you?
Okay, it's okay.
Right, so you go to Moscow.
And this is what
the ballot paper?
The ballot paper from I'm told maybe this translation. This is all my choice, and I get the place, and yeah, this is me. Yeah.
So it's going to be a direct vote for you. Nothing's going to be sent. It's going to be you personally at the embassy. Rifki?
For me, it's better for me if I do it here, because a lot of people will do here as well. So yeah, for me, it's better to do it here with a lot of my energy. I will do it with my friends and with the...
Yeah.
How's it called? Yeah.
Just call it, we call it in Bahasa Indonesia, Pesta Demokrasi, the party of our democracy. And even though you are so far away from home, but you will take part in the party. All right. My next question to you. What are your hopes and expectations for the next administrations, our next president?
Okay, our next president maybe just
For education or
experience more and then relate what he said maybe.
All right. What about you, Ben?
So I hope that Indonesia will be good country, prosper country, like good in education, good and also in with the people and unite the people. I hope there will be no some kind, separated between like our previous election where like two sides was like fighting each other, share hoax. So this time I hope no hoax. Every time we will be in peace. That's what I hope for this.
Great words there. What about you, brother?
For me, as an international student in this country, another city and another country, especially for me, I just need support from the government to support us as a student here. So yeah, that's right.
So as I mentioned, three of you representing the many Indonesian students here in Kazan, will you be asking along, inviting along your colleagues, your friends to make sure that they will vote? Because even one vote matters. Or what's the plan here?
As what I said already, that we will do it here with a lot of people. Like
invite your friends.
We'll invite a lot of people here, like especially from Indonesia, of course. So we vote there. We are doing the vote there, and then we'll send it the votes already to Moscow. Yeah.
Excellent. What about you, Ben?
So yeah, of course, I encourage people to choose no golput, guys, no golput. So use your voice to vote, and it's one vote is matter for our country.
And you know who you're going to vote yet? For yet? Don't say. You don't know yet, still making... That's right, because the campaign period is coming sometime in November, and hopefully you'll get access to how the campaign is going in the country, so you guys can all make informed decisions, and that's what matters, right? Arifa, what about you? Will you be bringing your friends along to Moscow to vote?
Of course, if they have money to transport, and then you must follow us to choose your president, and people don't say that you choose.
All right, so voting all the way. Don't forget, it is the Love Day, the Valentine's Day on the 14th of February, 2024. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And will you all be voting, guys? Hey, that's good to hear. In the meantime, Eda, as I mentioned earlier, we're here at the Imperial Hall of the Kazan Federal University, which is aged over 200 years old. If it's not the oldest, it's one of the most monumental university, if not in Tatarstan, it's in the whole of Russia. And I'm extremely honored to be speaking with the Vice Rector for International Affairs of the university, Dr. Timirkhan Alishev. Assalamualaikum.
Nice to host
Very
you.
nice to meet you. What an honor, Professor. Tell us a little bit about this historical, this inspirational university.
Yes, now we actually are in Imperial Hall of Kazan Federal University. Kazan Federal University is the second oldest university here in Russian Federation. Next year we're going to celebrate 220 anniversary of this university. It was established in 1804, like 200 something years ago. And now this university is very actively developing. We are like in top 3 universities here in Russia, and we are very good in oil, petroleum engineering, in like medical science, in humanities and social sciences. We have more than like 60 students now starting from Indonesia, but actually here like 20% of the whole campus is international. We have more than 11,000 international students coming from more than 100 countries in this university, and here we have more than 45,000 students studying in this university in different subject fields. More than 16 institutes we have here in Kazan.
So what's the compositions of international students coming into this university, Professor? And what are some of the most popular if not subjects or faculties that have garnered such massive attentions from, our scholars worldwide?
Like students are coming from all over the world, more than 100 countries, as I already mentioned, but a lot of them are coming from Central Asian countries, from Middle East countries, from Arabic world, actually, from Muslim world. So a lot of students coming from China as well, and from the Indonesia, actually. I told you that last year we had 80 students from Indonesia. And the most famous and the most popular programs are related to medical education, like general medicine, dentistry here as well, but also very popular are in petroleum engineering, in economy, in IT, in physics, in chemistry.
Rich oil zone, it's only right that you have petrochemicals, refinery, university, and faculty.
Yeah, we're all extracting, all refining here in this region, and of course, we train professionals in these subject fields. And also humanities are very, very popular, like the international relations, and we teach Parsi here as well. We have more than 30 students from Russian Federation studying here, and they're studying Parsi language.
Right. Professor, just 2 hours ago, a little over 2 hours ago, I had the honor and privilege to be speaking with the president, or the so-called the Rais of the Republic of Tatarstan, His Excellency Rustam. And one of the points that I distinctively remember from what he said was, we have only around 60 Indonesian students here in Kazan, in Tatarstan, and that is not enough. Those are his words. What do we do to attract more Indonesian students and to establish and to elevate stronger cooperations between our educational institutions?
We should organize, again, I guess, academic mobility. I mean, students should come to Kazan University for 1 semester, for 2 semesters, just to get to know the university, the institutes we have, the labs, very good labs which we have here. But there are different ways to enter our university, actually. One of them, like a scholarship, which is provided by the Russian Federation, by the Russian Cultural Center. Actually, the application procedure is open now. Everybody can come and can apply.
Right.
And to study, and all the tuition fees are covered by this scholarship. Another way is to come by yourself, just visit our website and check how you can apply to this university.
And earlier this year, in February, you yourself personally was in Jakarta, Indonesia for the expo. How was it?
It was actually, it was my first visit to Jakarta, and it was marvelous, actually.
My first year.
Good to you. Yeah. So, Jakarta is a very beautiful city, and I visited Jakarta and some other places as well. We met with the rectors of Central Java universities. And on this expo, on this educational fair, we met a lot of students which want to enter our universities in Russia. And we, of course, expect them here to come to Kazan and to Russian Federation. This is a Muslim region. We have a lot of mosques here, and I think all the students can say that it's very comfortable for them and secure.
We can find some semblance of similarity studying
Absolutely.
and living here.
Absolutely.
So, Vice Rector for International Affairs of the Kazan Federal University, Dr. Timirkhan Alishev, thank you very much for talking to us in TV Our World. Well, I guess it's safe to say that there's a bright and very prospective future in terms of educational bilateral cooperations, not only between the two nations, Indonesia and Russia, but Indonesia and the Republic of Tatarstan with its beautiful capital of Kazan in particular. From Kazan, Russia, Rahmat Idris and Boni Mokal reported for TV Our World. And back to you in our studio in Jakarta.